There are new restrictions coming for parts of Ontario today that are already under the province's toughest pandemic measures. Toronto, York Region, and Peel Region are all facing the possibility of another lockdown. Those areas make up more than half of Ontario's daily cases right now. And Ontario Premier Doug Ford says heavier restrictions are needed to stave off a worst-case scenario. The province will announce just what those measures are later today. Toronto, York, and Peel are in the red zone of Ontario's alert system. Toronto and Peel have also adopted restrictions on top of the provincial rules. Starting a business at the best of times can be a daunting task, but imagine opening a restaurant during a pandemic while having to learn how to do it from someone who is on the other side of the world. That's exactly what our guest this morning is faced with. Aoi Yoshida is the owner of the Toronto restaurant Musoshin Ramen. Aoi, thanks for joining us. You opened the shop with a business partner based in Japan. Can you tell how all this started?
I was supposed to be my business partner who's in Japan. I was supposed to come here, but I couldn't start it. So everything was online, a video call, a phone call every time, taking a picture and send each other's to make sure what's right and what's not right. It wasn't really easy with the time differences too. So making sure that Japan's still up and then here is still awake, and then trying to collect what's wrong and what's right. It was really, really hard to starting up without the actual business partner to be here.
So with the restrictions, I understand you only had 1 week of indoor dining after opening, and then you had to work around that. How has it been going?
Oh, yeah, it was really difficult because every week we have been changing every structure, how we run a business. So we started with only takeout to the time we were able to open, people could eat. So we changed the half of the parts that people can eat dine in, and then the week we had, and then right after that there was no dine in anymore. So we completely changed it to a takeout system again, and yeah, it's really changing every time how to run. With the first time business, don't know how to do. It's not gonna be easy. So all of my employee helps me to catching up, and then everything all together. It's quite a bit of learning and challenging every day.
As you say, it is challenging. It's stressful. How do you cope? How do you deal with that stress?
I just talk to all of the employees. They are all kindly nice, and then they help each other. And whenever I run into the problems, and then somebody can help me. It's been, I've been so fortunate with the people who works with me, who's around me. They always has an answer to it. So like whole team getting work together.
So you have a supportive team that you work with. What about the community? What about your customers?
Customers too, they've been really, really nice. At this time when we open, every customer, almost all of them was congratulate and then welcoming me to be in the neighborhood, and then most of them will come back, and then they've been supportive and they've been cheering us up, and then it's really nice to see people are happy for us too.
Now we're facing what looks like another possible lockdown in Toronto. What are your thoughts if that happens?
Yeah, it is scary for sure. I like to be in this neighborhood, and I like to keep running. I like to work with all of these nice employees as well. Wanted to protect them at the same time, and wanted to keep doing this as long as I can, and I'm having fun as well. But yeah, it is quite scary and stressful. It will be.
Aoi, you're still smiling. Aoi, you seem very positive still. Is there a secret to why you are smiling and positive even now?
Rather than being negative, rather than being just breaking, I want to do something that I can do in this world and how we survive, right? So I like to be eating a good food and then being smile as much as I can. And try to do fun. It's fun, right? Yeah.
Before we leave you, can I ask you, what is your recommendation for the best kind of ramen?
This kind of ramen, you mean a menu from the menu?
Sure.
Yeah. I recommend the original miso-shin ramen. No, I can recommend all of them. This one spicy one, miso-shin ramen red. It's a spicy ramen. It's good for the winter time. It keeps you hot. Any other? Yeah, we have some sweets as well. My mother's recipes, cheesecakes, and then I make shokupan, the Japanese style cube bread, and those things. Yeah, but miso-shin ramen is the best one, I would say.
Okay. You're making me hungry. A positive attitude and some spicy ramen to see us through all this. Aoi, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much, John.
お疲れ様でした。Thank you.
ありがとうございます。